So we currently live in the 21st century,
Mhm.
and this time is all about technology and advancing
Right.
technology. And so traditional book retailers such as Barnes and Noble and Books A Million are having a hard time
Mhm.
staying in business.
Right.
But Barnes and Noble has found a way to appeal to the younger generation. They created the Nook, they have ebooks, e-readers. But one company that's not doing so great would be Books A Million. They are currently, right now, going through the 5 stages of decline, is what we believe. In the hubris stage, the arrogance stage, they were number 2 in the nation, and this was before the Nooks and the e-readers.
Right.
So they were number 2 in the nation. They not a lot of competition in this field.
No, not at all.
And so they didn't think that they could ever be knocked down from their pedestal. So they got very comfortable in their position. They then moved into the second stage of decline, the pursuit for more. They wanted to rapidly expand their market, their business, without, planning and thinking ahead. In 2010, they bought out Borders. They then moved on to opening up Second and Charles.
Mhm.
They even went and bought out Yogurt Mountain. I guess they wanted to expand into newer markets.
Right. Not a good move.
Yeah, no. But I guess their train of thought was, why be number 2 when you can be number 1?
Mhm.
So all the while, they're making all these new ventures, going into new markets, not innovating with technology,
Mhm.
not doing research on their customers, and they honestly believe that none of this could backfire on them,
Right.
which is a little bit crazy.
Mhm. And then it led into the third stage. As their new investments, they proved not to be as profitable as they had hoped, like Yogurt Mountain. Books A Million was in denial of risk and peril, which, like I said, is the third stage of decline. The company did not believe that it could be affected by the economy's technological advancements. Books A Million was so preoccupied with other adventures that they neglected making the necessary improvements to keep up with their competitors. They have not taken any steps to compete with the Nook offered by Barnes & Noble or the Kindle offered by Amazon. But they thought that they could stay on top in the book market by only offering an online store.
Which is crazy since
Yeah.
everyone has a tablet nowadays.
Exactly. So while they were in the process of expanding into other markets, Books A Million probably made the number one critical mistake that a company can make, and they neglected their employees. This led Wall Street to state in 2014 that Books A Million was the number one worst company to work for. People are a company's most valuable resource, and Books A Million needs to refocus their business plan to make the necessary improvements that are important for their success. So currently, what we have is Books A Million at a crossroads. They are in the fourth stage of decline, which is grasping for salvation. They know that there's a problem. They may not know what the exact problem is, but they are trying to fix it. But what it's going to take is these strategic solutions, not just shooting off in the dark, hoping that you fix your company overnight, but you've got to make these tough decisions to find direction for your company and save your company. One of these wise decisions I think that they made earlier this year was in Beaumont, Texas. They closed one of their traditional Books A Million retailers and opened up one of their Second and Charles franchises, which is like a resale entertainment store. It appeals to pretty much every age range, but it really appeals to that hipster demographic that is just really popular right now. But one mistake that they're making and they need to fix is they have to innovate with technology. Technology is the future. There is no escaping it. It's not going away. And having a website just to sell your products is not going to be good enough. They need to be focused on what they're good at and developing that, such as Second and Charles. It helps them to be seen as more socially responsible because it's a resale store. And they need to get rid of those projects that aren't so great, like Yogurt Mountain, that follows the frozen yogurt trend that's popular right now, but it may not be popular a month from now. If they don't make these decisions, they are going to continue on the current path to decline. But I really still do think that there's a chance for Books A Million. I think that they can recover from this, but it depends on the choices that they make now, or they will move into the fifth and final stage, which is the death of their company.
Thank you for watching.